Hi guys, it's Curtis from Level Up FBA. I'm going to do a video today on repricers. Just got a new microphone as well, so hopefully you can hear me guys. Hopefully you can hear me a lot better, guys and girls. So the software that I use for my repricing is Bqool, or Bqool, whatever the name is. I've been using it for about 3-ish, maybe a bit more, months. And it's excellent. It's a massive game changer, I think, personally. I know a lot of people they tend to speak quite badly of reprices, especially people that jump on listings and knock it down by like £1 or 25p at a time. But yeah, I hold my hand up. I will quite happily penny price all my competitors down, all the way down. Not all the way down, but say for example, I'm selling a product for £10. And the lowest I will want to sell it for is $9.50. You bet your ass I'm going to reprice you down to $9.50 until that is sold. If it hasn't sold, then I'll just hold on to the price until it bumps back up. But yeah, going straight into it. Go onto Google, type in Bqool or Bqool, however you pronounce it, and go straight into the first link. Log in, make an account, etc. Go into your manage listings once you've got your account created, and it'll basically show you. I'm not going to scroll down because it's got all of my bits and bobs in there, and I ain't sharing none of that. Ignore that. I haven't got that many products in. I wish I did, but I'm going to give you an example of a product that I use that I have repriced on before. So this one says apparently it's still active, but it's not because I've sold them all. But yeah, breaking through the software and how it sort of lays it out to you. Is so here you got your actions, competitor analysis, your price history, match, all that stuff. Add it to a group, and obviously you can categorize how you reprice depending on the groups. Your repricing status, so if it's working, is it on, is it off? SKU status and condition, pretty self-explanatory. This information here is really cool. The one I wanted to show was this one. So it will show you here. 12 offers at the moment for this product. I think, wait, let me just double check that. Okay, no, it says 9 on there now. So this is information from when I was on the listing and when it finished. So when I finished on the listing, there was, or at the time of me being on the listing, there was 12 people on it. And, sorry. And yes, there's 12 people on it. It said that I had 100% of the buy box all the time. I priced pretty aggressively on these because I knew that they were going to get absolutely destroyed. Top 20 position, I was 4th at some point. Don't know how. Still in the buy box though. I think people price matched it, and that's the sales rank there. The date created, quantity of the stock you have, the cost of the product, and I think these were what was it, Marvel title here? I'm pretty sure I think it was like $8.99. From the toy shop, actually, in the clearance. So basically what you do is you put in your cost. You don't have to. I rarely do, but just for this video, I'll show you. You put in the cost of the product and the absolute minimum price you want to sell the product at, and then the maximum price. The rule as well here, so you can create your own rules and that sort of thing. The one I generally stick to, which is built into the software anyway, and you don't really have to try and change any settings from there, is to compete for the buy box and stay competitive. And essentially what this will do, so say for example, you're selling this product at £25, and someone comes on there and they go, well, I'm going to sell mine for $24.99. Well, you're competing directly with that person now, and you're being aggressive, so you want to stay competitive with that person. So long as it doesn't go below $24.50, straight away within 15 minutes it updates. I think that's all the softwares work. It's within a 15-minute timeline or up to 15-minute timeline. And it will straight away reprice it and go, right, $24.97. And then every other person will probably go, oh, $24.96, $24.95, or etc., and so on and so forth. Until it hits an absolute cap. So when it hits my cap at the time was £24.50, it will not go any lower. And I generally will always stick to, if that's my minimum price, I ain't messing about, unless there's some like massive crazy 3 for 2 sale, and I've had time to look at my products and my listings and know that this is going to get hammered, or I know it's a pattern and it's going to get hammered, or when Amazon's in and out of stock, that sort of thing, then I might make some changes for the minimum price. I'll never ever sell anything at a loss. I think I've probably sold like that. I've sold thousands of items, but I think I've never sold about 6 products at a loss, and that was at 19p. And these were some like phone chargers that I got hold of for cheap. It's some clearance sale. But yeah, so the minimum price, that is what the absolute lowest it will go to. Once it's there, it will cut off. It won't carry on running. Everyone else can fight over the buy box. But what will happen is, as soon as other people start selling out, and the buy box increases, it'll kick back in again. So long as it's at 24.70 as a bare minimum, it will kick back in. It will start pricing it again, etc., etc. And then again here, it will show you how many units you have sold. And this one here is the buy box per shipping. So it shows me that I have got the buy box, or I had the buy box at the time. So that's all cushy there. And it just shows you the lowest price and your shipping. I generally don't look at that. Always look at this one here. This is for like FBM. This is the FBA bit here. But it will show you whether or not what the lowest price is for FBA offers, and whether or not you've got it or not. So what you do is, if I click on this, profit calculator. Right, product cost. Right, so what it'll do here, so the minimum price includes shipping, which is all inclusive with FBA anyway. 24.50. That's it. I'm going to set it at that 24.50. That's my product cost. So it'll work out all your fees, etc. I think you might have to apply a few tax things as well, but I don't generally use this. I have another spreadsheet that I use, which I'm going to create another video for. But I have another spreadsheet which works out my profit and loss after fees and tax and that and crap and all that sort of thing. But yeah, so showing my estimated profit was $9.99, ROI, my profit margin, etc. That was a pretty decent buy. I only managed to get 2 of them as well, which sucks. I had a chance to get like 20 of them, but I thought I didn't have a lot of money at the time. I had a lot of money in other bits and bobs that I was doing. So yeah, I only bought 2, which sucks. But yeah, there's no real reason to overcomplicate any of the repricing, because it literally is with Bqool anyway. It's just a matter of, once your products have arrived in Amazon, or that's when I do it. Once my products have arrived in Amazon, I go into Bqool and I go, right, okay, look, all the products are on the list. Sweet. And then I just start going in and changing the rules. The best thing to do as well is when you are uploading your products onto the Seller Central inventory, is to have another spreadsheet stating what the current buy box price is. Basically, the price you want to sell it at to obtain that certain profit margin, and then keep it. And then when you are doing your repricing and setting in your rules, your mins and max, that sort of thing, just refer back to that. Pull the data over and just stick to it. Don't bottom out just to get a sale. Like, it's not worth it. You're in this game to make money, and we don't sit in our computer for like sort of I know I don't sit in my computer for like 10, 12 hours a day going through countless websites and finding, maybe 1 in 10 leads, or 1 in like 25 leads that I think are okay. I'm quite fussy with what I buy anyway. I won't buy anything. I only buy it if the history's good, and I know that not a lot of many people are going to get onto the listing. And obviously, I'm not always 100% correct, but that's just how I do it. It really depends as well on your pricing strategy and how you want to do it yourself. So I'm quite stringent with how I price my products. I won't take less than 30% ROI. That's a fact. Will not budge for 30% less, for less than 30%, unless it's a fast-selling product, something that I can replenish very quickly and I can get out the door very quickly. An example of that was some chargers that I did get a little while ago, and I think I had about, I think it was like 70 odd chargers or something like that. I only made £1.80 profit once they sold after tax. So it doesn't sound a lot, but the listing was selling over, I think it was 600 sales a month. That's what my Cellcaster app was telling me anyway. and Camel. And it was selling like 600 units a month. So it made sense for me to go, well, I'll take 180 profit after tax and just keep replenishing it, keep sending and feeding it all through to the beast and taking my cut of the profit there and then. And the repricing strategy really helped me because I was willing to take, I think the lowest I took on that was like 20% ROI profit. And because I had so many other people jumping on the list and then jumping off the listing, then jumping on, and etc., going back and forth, the pricing just constantly kept me where I wanted to be at all times. It didn't bottom out where I didn't want to be. It just, if I wasn't going to sell for that price, it's not going to sell for that price. Let all the other idiots sell out and lose money just for the sake of making a sale. That's fine. If that's your strategy, if you don't mind taking 20% ROI or 15% ROI every time you make a sale, go for it. It's your business. Run your business how you want it to be. But don't expect to make, well, even saying that, I know people that do wholesale and they're making £1 of profit on most items and they don't care. They're doing it in volumes, so it doesn't really matter to them. But yeah, I think it all generally depends on your pricing strategy. If I go into this listing now, I think the price has changed actually quite a bit. Right, so yeah, bargain max, I see them everywhere. But $24.99 now. What do I sell this at? Oh, I can't delete that. So I sold this at $24.50. Yeah, so people did price me down till $24.50. And it sort of stayed around there, I'm guessing. But yeah, I wish I had so many more of these. I think I sold it when it was like here. I think it was like here or something like that. When's the date on that? March. So yeah, of course. I probably sold it around about here, which yeah, around about here-ish, give or take, or 15. Yeah, give or take around that area. Should have held on to it. Might have made an extra couple of quid up here, but yeah, not the way I do my thing. I generally like to get as many products in as I can, as quickly as I can. Make my minimum 30%, obviously unless stated otherwise, and just keep sending in products and keep sending it back and forth. Yeah, so guys, that's the end of the video. There's not, if I'm honest, there's not really much to it. It's all down to your personal pricing strategy. Like I said, if you don't mind taking less than 30%, take less than 30%. Get your money out, get your money in and get your money out as quick as you can. Go for it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't, but that's not saying it doesn't work. So do what you think works best and test. Just test loads. I tested so much. I lost a couple £100 just from testing out these rules and bits of software, and I learned from it. And it's obviously paid me back. There's nothing worse than there's nothing worse than as well. It's a tough one. Say for example, my pricing minimum is at $24.50. And someone jumps onto the listing and goes $24.49, you think, oh, I'm missing out on a sale for 1 penny. Like for 1 penny, I'm missing out on a sale. Then yeah, fair enough, I might drop it down a bit more. But that happens a lot actually, to be fair. But it just depends on how you are. If you want to budge, you budge. If you don't, you don't. But there's really no need to overcomplicate it. If you don't use the software at the moment, and you do, you will notice, like, I kid you not, like 100% increase in sales. It might not be like 100% increase in profits. It might be like a 10% increase or maybe like a 10% decrease in profits whilst you're learning. But you'll notice that some products, for example, I had this morning that I changed the prices over, were, I think they're selling for $24.95, and my competitor was selling them for $24.90. I have about 20 of them. I'm making about £6 profit each. I make like 56% ROI after tax. Like, there's a good product, but I'm not getting the sales because of 5p. So, do I take a 5p hit over the space of 20 products, each product, or do I not? I take the risk. I take it in. I take that loss. I might take 10p loss or 20p loss on them because I've got that margin to play around with. But yeah, again, I'm repeating myself now. It's all down to your pricing strategy and how you want to do it, really. Bqool is the only software that I've used it is the only software that I have used, but it's just so self-explanatory. It's so straightforward. Spend a few hours just going through it all, just so you understand it, and off you go. It's pretty decent. I love it. For the price you pay for it, it's absolutely pennies, really. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a affiliate link. Yes, an affiliate link. I'm going to put an affiliate link in the description below. If you do use it, you don't have to use it. If you do use it, oh my god, just lost my elbow. If you do, if you do use it, great. It benefits me. I don't know if you can even refer in this. I'm just saying that. Just chug that in there, but it's probably there somewhere. But yeah, if you do use it, great. It benefits me. I get a couple of quid at it or something like that. I don't actually know. I'll have to check it in a second. But yeah, it helps me advertise and stuff like that. And also appreciate if you like the video. Please like the video. I like seeing the likes. It's great. Fine. There we are. But yeah, guys, take care. More information in the Facebook group. That's in the description as well. And yes, keep the hustle strong. Take care, guys. Bye.